it's Floz and welcome to another video of Flosstube. Today's setup is a little bit different because you get to see my face from the start and I don't show my face very often. It is because I want to show you that I finished something. So this will be the first FO of this year, 2021. I originally wanted to finish it by the end of last year, 2020, but because this kit involved cording and couching, and for me it was very daunting, I thought it might be beneficial to film me doing it for the first time. So then I ended up dragging it all the way to this year. But still, it's just a couple of days delay. It's not too bad. So this is the details of the kit. For something so small, I didn't expect it to take so long. I started mid-November, so it's been 1 month and a half. I mean, it's 5x7 inch, but it does have a lot of things. Not in terms of colors, but there's, you know, a lot of back stitching, same old for Dimensions kit, and then a lot of French knots. I did not expect this one to have so many French knots. So you use French knots by itself, and then you use French knots for like the little stars. And then of course charm, beading, couching, cording. That's my bad cording there. So yeah, very bling. It doesn't look ironed, but I actually ironed it. I can't iron it very well because I'm not very experienced. I will frame it at some point, and I haven't decided where I'm gonna take it to get it framed because it's a gift. I don't want to do it myself. I want someone that knows what they're doing to do it. I might film another clip just to show the intricate details because it is very bling. One thing to note though, because I said I ironed it before beading, the ironing process just not destroyed, but sort of made some of the French knots look funny, because a lot of the French knots were made with 3 strands, so 1 gold and 2 metallics. So the metallic sort of came off a bit. I mean, it doesn't worry me so much because I'm not a perfectionist or anything. So there you go. I also want to show you, because this kit's finished, the thread and I guess beading sequences usage. So this is how much I have left in terms of, you know, the stars and the bees. So quite a bit. I think you might have enough to make another one. And then these are the colors that were used. So I didn't completely run out of any colors. So for some colors, they are very generous. But there's one color, obviously this one's only got 1 strand left. It's like a gray. And then there's another. This one, this is the color that I almost ran out. So it's not the full length. I actually ended up cutting it a bit. So that's the color you need to be more careful of if you want to do the kit. In terms of metallic, let me grab it. I still have a little bit left. 3. I have 3 strands left, which is not too bad. But I'm not the type to chuck the metallics when it's slightly frayed. I'll keep using it unless it shows really bad, which is why probably I still have quite a bit of metallics left. But if you really want to be a perfectionist, then you probably wouldn't have much left. So just be mindful if you also want to do this one. And just because I'm proud of it, I want to show you once more. So some of the French knots are not where they are supposed to be. Like these ones here. I started off at the bottom and I realized, oh, I counted one less. But no matter, they're just French knots. Like what I said, I'm not a perfectionist, so if they're slightly off, I don't really mind. Oh, you can see the threads running at the back. There's not much I could do. I don't think I can do a standalone French knots. I'm hoping once the mat board's up, they're not as noticeable. Okay, we do need to be somewhere. I might, because my plan is to obviously show you the clip of me trying out cording and couching, and then I also want to film what I got for Christmas. It's not very exciting compared to a lot of people's because like what I said, my family, or like JP's families, they're not very big into crafting. So when they knew that I was suddenly into cross stitch, I mean, they were happy that they could get me some gifts. So in terms of gift category, it's a lot easier to think of, but they don't know what they're getting. So you would see a lot of kits that you've never seen before because they're just from Upshop. And then I'll tell you whether I want to keep them or I want to donate them or what I want to do with them. So if I don't see you, bye! Hi guys, I've done my family thing. So now I'm back at home to film my Christmas requisitions. So the weather's very weird as well. It was originally really raining, but now it's suddenly really hot. So I want to finish filming this part and then get changed, get comfy, so I can start cross-stitching. Maybe watch some series at the same time. So let's get started. Obviously you've noticed this is a different setup because originally I filmed in downstairs, the living room area, because I want to put the chair, well, the sofa and the I guess bar cabinet in the shot, and it looks really nice, but because of this weather situation, there's this sunspot going on, the lighting is all weird, so I decided to film in spare bedroom, upstairs spare bedroom this time. So First of all, remember originally I said I had no iron. I bought myself an iron on Amazon. So what happened was the company I work in, normally at the end of the year, before Christmas time, there's always a Christmas party, but because of the pandemic situation, obviously there couldn't be any Christmas parties. So this year they decided to use the budget and give everyone some gift vouchers, and then you could use this gift voucher to buy other e-cars for your own benefit. I did $50 for Amazon, so then I got myself a mini iron. So this one is Sunbeam. It's supposed to be like a travel steam iron. Obviously you could dry iron with this one as well. I used it on the Twilight Angel to make it a bit more flat. It worked because it was very wrinkly before. I mean, I didn't do a very good job, but still it's less wrinkly. So it served its purpose. I only used it once. It seemed to work okay. So there's this one I bought for myself, technically free. At the same time, I got myself a craft board, because I expect if I get into cross stitch a bit more, I would have to get more fabric, and then there will be times when I need to cut my fabric and I need a board for that. So I got this one. Also, if in the future I want to frame the projects myself, then I could stretch the fabric on here with pins. So I got myself that with the same Amazon credit. So technically this is free as well, but it's a gift for myself. So this one. And then this was a recent discovery. So if you've watched my previous videos, you know I joined some Australian cross-stitcher Facebook groups. In those Facebook groups, they encourage you to ask them questions, so there will always be someone with the answers. What I asked was whether there are any thread subscription services in Australia, because I've heard of a lot of USA ones, and I'm hoping I didn't have to pay so much for shipping and there wouldn't be so much waiting time. So I would like some local ones. Turns out there are, not many, but there are. So I got into this classic colorwork thread subscription. So this is $25 a month. You get 6 skeins. Obviously the colors are at random, and it's from a stitch in time. So this is the December combination. It is quite pretty. What inspired me to do this is, well, I should start from the beginning. So they have Wix Dye Works, Gentle Arts, and Classic Colorworks. I think the Wix Dye Works was full, so you would be on a waiting list if you wanted to join that. The Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks thread clubs were still available. I decided to join this Classic Colorworks because you might have seen I bought my name, like the whole letters from Nora. So all of those patterns actually use Classic Colorworks threads. So I thought, well, I like threads and eventually I'm going to put them to use. So I might as well start collecting now. I get the thrill of always getting new threads every month. And at the end of the day, I'll use them eventually. So I decided to get into that. I actually thought about also joining the Gentle Arts one, but if you've watched my cross stitch collection video, you know I have a budget of $50 a month. $25 a month out of the 50 is already a huge chunk for me, and I am saving up for a thread organization, I guess method. It's called Annie's Keepers, and it needs to be shipped from America because that's one of the 2 places you could buy from. And I want to get the most expensive one, the one that has like 300, what is it? It's like keepers, the actual plastic keepers, with like the sliders, blah blah blah. And it's gonna cost me at least 150 Aussie dollars. So to get that, originally without this subscription, I just had to wait for like a month or 2, but because of this now I have to wait for longer, because I only have $25 a month to spare. I personally don't want to be super strict on that. I just want to have something that restricts me in terms of my spending. So let's say if it's going to cost me $170 and I've only got 160, I'm just going to get it. But just to get there, I think I have to wait until March, which is fine. I'm still excited to get it. That's okay. So I've got these ones. And yeah. So the rest of the things will be from JP's families, and these are my Christmas presents. So I've received this DMC floral pattern. Oh, there we go. Which is quite pretty. And it says it's advanced. Hopefully it's not too hard. I'm gonna keep it because it's quite pretty, and eventually I'm gonna get to it. There we go. Quite a few colors, very colorful. I also received this book. I have no idea how old this is. Anyways, I'm sure someone will tell me the year this is from, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it, even though it has a lot more embroidery than cross stitch. Eventually I do want to get into embroidery as well, because that creates like a 3D effect, which I really like, because you can touch it. So I'll keep the book. It's nice to have, but it's something I probably will never buy myself. Then I received 2 Tasmanian patterns. So apparently it's a series. It's called Nostalgia Tasmania series. I have no idea where these places are. I assume these are quite old. Oh yeah. So if you can see, 1993, somewhere here. So they're quite old. There's this one as well. So this is 1994. Originally, yeah, 1994. So originally, each bag had a little hoop, wooden hoop, but because, like I said, they were purchased from op shop, so the quality of certain things was pretty questionable. The hoops in these ones were kind of broken, so I took out the broken one. There was one that was still okay, so I put it together and put it back in the bag. I'm not sure whether I want to use it or not, but for now it's in one of the bags. So I will keep them because they're Aussie, so they're kind of meaningful in a way. Yeah, for now I'll keep them. Then I received some very small ones. I assume these are quite old as well. So there's this one, the Fox collection. It has a little framing hoop, which seems alright, but I don't like the pattern, to be honest. So I'm thinking I shall use the hoop and put this one in there. It's quite cute. I don't actually own any teddy bear related patterns yet, but I actually quite like them because every time I browse through all the patterns, when there's a teddy bear, I always stop and just stare at it, and I have this urge to get it, even though I know I'm not hugely in love, but I still want to get them. So I guess deep down I do like teddy bears. So hopefully they will fit this pattern in this hoop. I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's also this bear. I didn't really open to see whether the Ada's okay. I hope it's alright. I think I'll keep this one as well. But this one, I'll see what I can utilize, but I'll definitely not stitch because, yeah, the pattern looks weird to me. Then I have two, they look vintage, Busilla things. So this one's actually embroidery kit. It's got lace and everything, but unfortunately I'm not sure whether you could see the fabric's spotty, so it can't be used anymore. Well, I'm sure if you're really keen, you can do something to it to make sure to get rid of the spots, but I'm not going to use that. I might reuse the thread though, because it's DMC threads. And the lace is quite cute. Like what I said, I want to try out embroidery. So if this kit were in good condition, I think I would be happy to have it and try it out. Unfortunately, the fabric couldn't be used, or I couldn't be bothered doing anything to it. So that's that. And I also got this kit. So apparently this is cross stitch ornaments with the fabric, the metallic threads and the ribbon to finish it off. I quite like it. So I shall keep that and make it. I do want to have Christmas ornaments that are made of cross stitches. And before this video I actually opened the bag just to check the fabric. It seemed alright, so I can use that. There we go. Right, so that's all I got from families. I actually bought myself a Dimensions Gold Collections kit as well. I might put a picture here. It's called Victorian Elegance. It's the kit that has a lady with a big hat with a lot of ribbons on it, and you actually have to make those ribbons yourself. Technically it's not all cross stitch, but it seems very fun, and ever since I saw it I was just drawn to it, and I was thinking about that kit for quite a few months. Now I know I'm always into something that I've never done before, so in terms of the ribbon, that's something that's drawing me to it. So I already bought that secondhand off someone on the Aussie Stash Unload Facebook group. So hopefully I'll receive that soon. It's already shipped. I'm quite excited to receive that. There's also another kit I bought for myself as a Christmas present. So the two kits are not from the budget because it's gift. The kit I haven't, so there's another kit I haven't paid for. That one, I might put a picture up here as well. It's a peacock one. It's not elegant peacock, but it's something peacock. It's from Dimensions Gold Collection as well. It's another thing about me though, I think I like peacocks. Because I already got the Indian peacock. It might be called elegant peacock. Anyways, so that one I'm not sure I'm gonna get it because the seller is kind of hard to contact. That one I'm planning to buy secondhand as well from the same group. So those two are the Christmas presents I gift for myself. And that concludes my Christmas acquisitions. Judging from this Christmas, I think from now on I will probably get very cross-stitch oriented presents. But to make sure I get what I need, from this year on, I might make a wish list of some sort. Unfortunately, JP's family is not very technology savvy, so I don't know how confident they are with internet purchasing. So I might give them some more practical options to get for me. So like kits they can buy from craft stores, or I don't know, some accessories that I might need. So that's what I'm gonna do, because otherwise, because they know nothing about the whole hobby, they'll just get whatever they can find, and then turns out either they're in bad quality or they're not the ones I want to keep. So that teaches me that lesson. Other than that, that's it. Like what I said, I hope you enjoy my video. I hope you've had a good Christmas, good New Year's. Stay safe and healthy, and enjoy your hobbies. Bye.